31st.
Yep.
Sold it out completely. By the time it got to me, it was gone. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember. It was, I think it was in January.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm just finishing, pardon me. This is Ray Rastelli III. Now, Ray has a little boy who is Ray Rastelli IV.
I do, and hopefully he keeps the tradition going. We'll see.
If he has a little boy one day, he could call his son Ray Rastelli the Fifth.
The Fifth, yes.
Wow, how would that make you feel, Granddad?
It would make me feel great, but hopefully not too soon, because he's only 9.
He's only 9, so he's got a little while. All right, so this is the king of all steaks. This is filet mignon. This is beautiful stuff. These are 2 ounces each. Do you need to cook these long? No.
Nope.
Because they're going to cook in a jiff. They're only 2 ounces each. These are a perfect medium.
They are. These are really a kind of a perfect medium temperature. David, you're right. These cook in, minutes. Like 1 to 2 minutes.
I mean, by the time you've seared them and you finish up just getting them hot through, they're done. They're ready to come out.
They are.
Because they're going to keep cooking as they rest. Yes.
They are going to keep cooking as they rest. And just like any steak, we recommend getting these to room temperature before you cook them. But this is the king of all steaks. This is the filet mignon. But these just happen to be a smaller version.
Now, I know what your dad would say, but I'm asking you.
Yes.
Now, letting them come to room temp is a pretty universal rule.
Of course.
Do you season before or after they cook?
I actually like to season both before I cook them as well as after. But I like things seasoned. I really like salt. I'm a big fan of salt. I think it brings out really the taste of the meat.
Look at that. It's a perfect medium.
It really is.
That's the way I love it. Look at pink. It's a hint of pink. And you also get some seasoning with this. You get 1 packet per 10. So if you order 20, you get 2 packets.
Right. And it's going to be plenty to use on this. But we're able to bring these filet mignon medallions to you at such a great value because of something I want to show you right here. This is a whole tenderloin, David. So typically, a whole filet mignon or a whole tenderloin looks like this. It's this very long piece of meat, weighs about 5 pounds. Well, the restaurants, the high-end steakhouses around the country, they pay for the very center-cut portion, the highest-end steak. It's 8 ounces, 10-ounce filet mignon steak, the one that says market price. But then, on that same exact piece of meat, towards the end portion, we are able to get all these nice 2-ounce medallions. That same great filet mignon meat, incredibly well marbled, going to be tender and buttery soft.
Why is the marbling important?
The marbling, David, is really important because it actually is going to cook down when we cook it, and it almost
help you with this whole
please jump
piece right here.
Jump right in.
That's 1 ounce of filet right there.
Right, and it's going to be leaving us with like little butter pockets inside the meat. It's just the best. I mean, it really is. You could do so much with this.
Oh my! There's something so special about these. I mean, this is filet, and if you're saying to yourself, "Well, I can't go out and spend a lot of money on steak, even for the holidays," then get the 10-pack.
Right.
You're looking at $79 and change for 10 2-ounce black Angus fillets. These are really extraordinary. These are 28-day aged?
These are 28-day aged, yes, and which is really nice because it's going to make them even more tender. They're going to come vacuum packaged like you see right here, and every package has 2 medallions in it, right? So it's got 2 of the 2-ounce medallions inside, so it's really nice. You can just thaw out 2 at a time. You don't have to open all 10 or all 20.
And if you forget to put these in the fridge to let them defrost,
they're going to last in your refrigerator for 10 days.
What is another fast way to defrost them?
So under cold water, really quickly, just like this. They should thaw out for this package maybe in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, put them in a bowl in your sink and fill it with cool water. Your inclination is to fill it with hot water because you're trying to melt it, right?
Definitely don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to cook it.
Nope.
While you're defrosting it. All you want to do is let the cold water do its job, and it will do its job in about 10 to 15 minutes.
It really will.
And these are going to cook very quickly for you. You're going to come away with something that is extraordinary. Steve-O, did you do these fillets? They're beautiful. Beautiful job, sir.
Well done.
Steve is one of our prep chefs, and he does a lot of the beef. And this is look at that.
That's one of my
pulling it apart with
It's
2
one of my
forks.
favorite things to do with this cut because
This
I think
is not a get out a knife situation.
No, it shows you just how tender this piece of meat is. I mean, you can just separate it with a fork, right? No chewing required.
None.
I mean,
cut it with a fork.
That's it.
Shred it with a fork. I mean, if you're doing ground burgers with filet, then call me. I'll help you eat them.
Right.
This is amazing. Don't miss out on this. This is perfect surf and turf for New Year's Eve.
Definitely.
You add some lobster tail to this, and then you're ready to go. Sir, I'm going to just have a little bite.
Please, jump in. And you see, you're cutting right through the center with a fork.
Right through it with a fork. Ray Rastelli.